One of the most common questions I get here on the channel is, hey Paul, what's your 380 carry ammo? With testing the Bodyguard, the G42, and the LCP Max, I've been shooting a lot of 380, and the carry ammo is one of those things that I found one that I liked pretty early on, and I stuck to it. That loading is the Horn of the American Gunner branded stuff in the XTP projectile 90 grain. I like this load because it penetrates pretty good for a jacketed hollow point. It doesn't overpen and doesn't underpen. A lot of the testing I've seen gets you between 13 to 14 inches of penetration. The sweet spot for pistol bullets is 12 to 18 to get into the high thoracic cavity to actually hit vital organs. I followed the Lucky Gunner ballistics gel testing and this load did pretty good, so I ended up settling on that. However, it can't just be looking at the ballistic effectiveness of the load. We have to make sure it works well in our gun and that we can actually source the ammo. For this American Gunner stuff, I can find it locally pretty easily, but I can also order it online. The box I have here is actually one that I bought at retail, apparently for $19.95, and it's dated October 2024. I know I've bought it online before. I've certainly bought it at like our local Shields and Bass Pro and this and that. I can always find this stuff, which is a big plus, because that means I'm not, I hate to say afraid, but a lot of people don't want to cycle through the carry ammo. With 380, where it's really easy to get bullet setback, I am fine cycling through the carry ammo, especially since it's available and not super expensive. 80 cents a round ain't cheap, but it could be a whole lot more expensive. On top of the good terminal effectiveness and actually being able to find it, I need to make sure this works in my guns. It's been reliable in everything I've shot. I did initially have some issues with the Bodyguard 2.0, but that was only when the feed ramp was in that unfinished state. Since getting the gun back from Smith & Wesson, this ammo has been 100% in all of my guns. So it's nice and reliable, but it's also consistent. When I press the trigger and this ammo is loaded in the gun, I don't have to worry about an inconsistent loading where it might be too hot or too light. It's always very reliable. When you're paying more for self-defense ammo, you're not always just paying for some special bullet or something. You're paying for that higher quality control that comes with the ammo. So yeah, Horn of the XTP 90 grain is what I've used in my 380s over the last, goodness, 15 months of testing, and it's a loading that I don't plan on changing. I do want to try out the Federal HydroShock Deeps at some point, but the issue I've had is that I can't find it anywhere. And I'm sure it's available online somewhere, but I don't want to spend $1.50 per round for it, especially since I can get this stuff. I know it performs pretty good. So, yep, thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments down below what you're carrying in your 380.